It's that time of week again. I'm Chef Nicolas Ganea, and let's just jump into it. Wow. Like, I felt like I went a little over the top. I'll tell you what my mother always said, stop playing with your food. And then I ended up becoming a chef. Which brings me to my tenderloin dish. First, what I got was the carrot tops and pureed them and added in some lime juice and a little bit of water and of course, salt. Now for the starch, I did a traditional risotto. Pfft, really? Me? Traditional? Ha! No, what I did was I got spaghetti squash and I roasted beforehand, and then I boiled it, pureed it, and then added it into my risotto as my liquid. And then on the side, I cooked off butternut squash, which I diced, and then sauteed that, threw that into the risotto, then added in my peas and corn and snap peas. And as for the tenderloin, I put a special rub to it. Now I made this on Information Cuisine, so I picked similar ingredients from that and I changed it up with sunflower seeds and clover radish seeds and cumin and other stuff, and then pulsed it into it, right? Then I seared the tenderloin and just put the rub on top of it, finished it in the oven, and boomba. I should mention that I did do some pickled carrots that I made strings out of using the peeler, and then I added in my, usual pickle liquid stuff, So I might have went over the top on this one. Now, when I was doing this dish, I thought to myself, why am I putting all this stuff on this dish? Semantics. Now, what I did was oyster fried polenta. Well, here's the thing. I got the oysters, added into eggs, whole eggs, dipped it in that, put it into polenta, and then fried it. And it gave such a beautiful thing. But here's the thing, that bloody fryer liquid was giving me the big finger, the big finger. Anyway, what happened was it spit on my face. That burned. Now beforehand, I actually got cranberry juice and also orange peppers, and I boiled that together, pureed it, and then put it on there. It actually kind of looks like caramel, doesn't it? Kind of looks like caramel. Wouldn't you say? I'd like to say so. Sliced up rutabaga, blanched it, then added to the plate, and ooh, I just like how transparent it is. It's super cool. Then I got sliced mushrooms, sauteed that, and I added something else I can't even remember. Here, there's the image. And then I deglazed it with rouge verjus. And that was pretty much the dish. It was pretty sexy, if I might say myself. Now this was an easy scallop dish, which had papaya barbecue sauce, homemade, which we should get to the cool part. The cake, I did a beet cake. That's so weird to say, like beet cake. It sounds like I'm actually doing a cake, but it's not. It's actually a veggie cake, beet veggie cake, which I threw into the shredder, shredded that up beforehand, and I had to bind this together. Instead of just throwing in the powder on top of it, it wasn't going to hold together. So what I had to do was I threw that into a pan, added some water to it, cooked it so it was into a paste, and then I added it into the mix, and then I roasted it, and it held very well. Oh yeah, and then I had the corn coins I had to add clarified butter on there. I forgot to get some oil for my client. I was like, dang it! Are you serious? Butter. If you know anything about me, I really try and avoid... No, I don't try. I actually avoid using butter and cream. I don't like using it. Just don't get that upset stomach, Because like there's 50% of the population that are lactose intolerant, and some of them don't even know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, Yeah, and of course, seared the scallops, and then added pickled fennel on top of it. Delicious. And now for my last dish. Wow, that was really quick. Yeah. Now, I tried to use hemp oil, and it was the first time I ever used this. I actually didn't like the flavor that much. It reminded me of something. I can't remember what it was. I would have to taste it again, but I did not like that flavor. I was like, I have to go back to using grapeseed oil, which I was making basil, fennel, cilantro dressing to coat up my broccoli and cauliflower salad, which I beforehand did pickled red onions, which was the tastiest part out of it, which is kind of funny. I'm gonna have to backtrack on this one. I added in lime zest, lemon juice, red wine, vinegar, and then of course the pickling stuff like sugar and salt to hold it together to preserve. And then I actually had to use that liquid because I didn't make enough dressing, so I was like, well, I did make enough dressing, I just didn't account for the part where the broccoli and the cauliflower would suck it all up. So I had to use that liquid to come together and be flavored and tasty and stuff like that, you know. And then of course, my mother-in-law's. So you know the drill, I'm Chef Nicolas Ganea. If you actually like this video, don't forget to click the like button, it does help more than you know. And don't forget, if you want to follow my page, our page, you can click the top corner over there. It'll take you to the page. All you have to do is click the like button and you can see future videos that I post every Wednesday. And of course, if you want to see the pictures or what's going on my Instagram, I put some short little videos of it if you want to see that, or just the pictures themselves. You can just follow my Instagram right there, and I will see you guys next week as always. You guys have a good one.